Hey guys, welcome back to another Lore Olympus discussion. I am Dazzling Kate, and welcome back to my channel for those who are new here. Anyways, we have another Lore Olympus discussion to get into, which is Hades' proposal was manipulative. And the subscriber of today is Vampire Scully, who actually brought this up in one of the comments of Persephone said yes, and that's what I really wanted to address today because I wasn't really analyzing this part too much because I was reading it, I wanted to get my thoughts about it later on, but I never really talked about the whole situation as a whole, like how the whole situation with Persephone being like pushed into a corner by her mom and the many people and associates she knows in her life who was trying to persuade her not to become queen of the underworld, and how Demeter was trying to push Persephone down during that time, and then out of nowhere Hades just, you know, decides to propose to her. It seems really creepy and just creepy. I'll explain why it's creepy. Some people might think it's dramatic. It's a perfect way to say fuck you to your mom and move on from it. But it's kind of strange considering the position that Persephone is in and how during this time of Demeter trying to push her, back towards her and her family and friends that she knows in the mortal realm, it's just kind of it's very stressful. Like I was trying to imagine that feeling, like basically you're in this situation with all your relatives and friends who are there to try and talk to you during this what do they call it, like we're having a intervention, and having them all be there telling you, hey, yeah, you're fucking up your life if you marry this douchebag, and you're just kind of sitting there having to like deal with it, being tossed all these different, you know, comments about, oh, you shouldn't be throwing away your life for this, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, we should be, you should be doing things for your mom, or you should be doing this. And it's just like you can feel the pressure coming from Persephone in that room, and it's like you can cut it up because it's that thick in the room. The awkwardness, the anxiety, the whole situation in a whole, and then you just have Hades just proposing to her. What else is she gonna say? She obviously will definitely say yes because one, it's a way to get out of the situation, and two, it's very tense and she wants to get out of there ASAP. And this is just kind of annoying me, because looking deeper into it, as much as I like, as much as Persephone is manipulative as well, it feels really weird that Hades just decides out of nowhere, yes, I'm going to propose to her. Yes, I'm not going to take no as an answer, or it feels that way to me. It feels that way. He doesn't say it, but it feels that way to me. And the way that he does it in this very tense setting, and what else is Persephone going to say? She wants to get out of there. She wants to not talk about it. She'll definitely say yes as a ultimate fuck you to, Demeter, and just leave. So of course she's going to do it, and it feels like Hades wasn't really trying to do anything else other than, present the proposal in such a dramatic and annoying way. I mean, some people might be like, it's okay. It was nice of him to do it for her. And it's like, guys, it feels off to me. It feels really off. I would have, like, to me, if I was going through that situation, like, I have this whole thing of, like, my family being there and they're like telling me not to marry this guy or giving up my life for something that I enjoy. And they're just telling me, saying I'm selfish or whatever. And it's like, come on, please. Can we just move on from that? And then my guy, who I am like like dating, quotation marks, like, just comes out of where nowhere and just decides, hey, yeah, you want to marry me? Like, what the fuck, guys? Girls, guys, how would you like to be proposed? Somewhere in a nice, peaceful setting where everything's happy? Or would you rather get proposed to during a very humiliating moment of your life and the only thing you can say is yes? Because let me be honest, if I was in a very stressful, anxiety moment, I wouldn't be saying yes to anything. I would want to get away from it all. I would be like, what the fuck, are you serious? No, no, I don't want to. I don't want to marry you now. You just asked me the ultimate question when I'm getting humiliated by my family. So no, no, fuck that. And honestly, it would have been an interesting twist if Persephone just said no and just ran away from Hades, ran away from Demeter, because during that situation, she wants everything to go okay. But in this case, it feels very forced that Hades presented it to Persephone, and it feels so out of place. Like, who wants to get a proposal during a high tense anxiety moment of your life instead of a nice romantic getaway where, the question pops up and you say yes and it's perfect? Again, I feel like this is a last minute change, in my opinion, by Rachel to make it so it's close to Valentine's Day, like, because the wedding was very close to what, like, Valentine's Day, and maybe she was aiming to do that all along. But it feels very off to hold up all of that just to get to a proposal near Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, it's not much of a deal. It's not much of a reward there. It's kind of annoying. It's just, the proposal felt off. The way that Hades was just like, he didn't really care about, defending. Like, if there was some defending, but it wasn't enough to really turn any heads to me. And then it just suddenly becomes a proposal. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, Hades, read the fucking room. If your girlfriend, guys, answer this. Would you propose to your girlfriend when she's getting, humiliated by her mom or any of her parents and family, friends, telling her she shouldn't be doing that? And then you're just like, yeah, this is just the right time to just propose to her. Would you really do that? Hell no. If you do think that's okay, an okay occasion to do, you kind of deserve to get a nice, kick in the butt. Okay? Nice kick in the butt. Because that's not what we want. We want a romantic like a romantic, simple, happy setting, and then we don't have to feel the pressure of saying yes. Because during that time of the proposal, it felt very pressuring towards Persephone. But oh, I guess some people might think that's romantic. Being humiliated by my mom and being told by my friends that dating you is a bad idea, and then you just come out of, nowhere and fucking propose to me. That's a perfect romantic idea, guys. Don't do that, please. Do not do that to any girl, please. No girls want that. No men want that. Nobody wants that. So we're all good. We're all good. But yeah, again, like I said, it was very manipulative, and it feels like Rachel wasn't really focused on that area right there, where it's like, Persephone is going through a lot of emotions right now. It's surely the right time to ask if she wants to marry me. Rachel should have really thought this through. But ultimately, like I said before, I'm guessing Rachel probably intended it to be messy, but it doesn't look good on it. And I think the alternative should have been, she realized how, tense and pressuring the moment was, and she runs away from all of them and leaves. And Hades just like deals with the situation and trying to understand what went wrong. Demeter is trying to figure out what went wrong, and afterwards Hades and Persephone would talk about it, and she would be like, you just proposed to me during the worst moment of my fucking life. What do you think I would feel like? That would be a perfect way to balance out the, you know pros and positives of their relationship with some, negatives and cons, because you know what, they don't really have that many. They can't always be happy, sunshine, and rainbows in the relationship. And that should have been a moment where Persephone said, no, I'm not gonna marry you because this is not a way I wanted my proposal to go. This isn't how I wanted things to be. And I get it, some people don't get to have that choice in some matters, but in this case, it's kind of stupid that Rachel was just like, yeah, perfect romantic moment to propose to my girlfriend. Great idea. Not. Again, I'm sorry if I'm being a negative Nancy here. I'm trying my best not to be too mean. I'm just trying my best to understand what made Rachel think this was a good idea for a Hades proposal scene. Because, again, like I've said, if you went with her saying no, it would have actually left some tension between her and Hades and her and Demeter, and she decides to just focus on herself because that feels more like a more independent way of thinking and giving people an understanding that yeah, even those who love you might make a lot of mistakes, as well as those who you feel safe with might make those mistakes of thinking it's okay to do. That way, it just makes it so they don't, fuck it up. It's I'm trying my best not to scream here, guys. I'm trying my best, but all it keeps happening is me getting like really annoyed. Uh, but anyways, guys, those are my thoughts there. I don't think the proposal was like the best one I've seen in a webtoon. I have like I probably will do a comparison of the best like proposals or the worst proposals or like the worst to best proposals or the best to worst. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, and if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys have a nice and safe weekend. Please, please make sure to stay safe, stay cool, and stay hydrated. And as a little last moment of your time, please consider donating to my coffee page. You will be saving a lot of mindless nights of me trying to figure out what to do. And then I can just proceed and look at my tips and be like, "Oh, cool. $1. You made my night." Sorry guys. I'm running out of ideas of what to say when it comes to my coffee page, but anyways, again, like I said, have a nice and safe weekend, and I will see you all in another video and another stream depending on what you watch first. But yeah, this is Dazzling Kate signing the hell out of here.